going? It is I, Dro. Welcome to Gen-Dro Studios, where we stream games all the time. Thanks for joining me in another fun-filled quest to play every single game I can get my grubby little hands on. And yeah, today's quest leads me to Kingdom Come. Now, I have not played this game before, and as you can see, I already have it started. I could just be like this, oh, thanks for stopping by, we'll be playing in just a moment. But yeah, I'll just leave it on. Just no biggie. I'm kind of running behind. I've been working on another project on the background, and I have Labor Day weekend to thank for this inspiration. So hopefully we can get this started. It looks like it's proceeding pretty nicely. So hopefully we can create something that I can enjoy giving to you guys, because it's for you guys. Everything that I've ever done on this channel has always been for you guys and will always be for you guys. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully this game is worth it. It looked decent, and a lot of people told me about it, and I even got a free version on PlayStation at one point, and I downloaded it, never touched it, never played it. But today is gonna be different. I'm not playing it on the PlayStation. There was a huge sale, so it is now, so that way you guys don't look for it later. It is now September the 1st. So September 1st, sale going on, Kingdom Come. You can get like all the expansions and the game included for like fucking $6. So, I mean, if you're interested, you should definitely do it. And what better way to find out if you're going to be interested than watching me? Anyways, let's go ahead and get started on this. I'm going to go ahead and minimize this, shut off music. We got to shut that off because, you know, we're trying to listen to the game there, buddy. Alright, let's see. Sound settings. Let's go full on.
Fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in
I'd like to
terra.
have the voice all the way out.
Panem
personally.
nostrum super substantialem da nobis hodie, et
That should be
dimite
good.
nobis debita
If you guys have an issue with the sound, let me know, and we'll arrange it later. Normal mode. There's a hardcore mode in this game? What the fuck? Alright. Well, hopefully I enjoy it. What's up, South Brothers? How's it going, man? It has been a minute since I came by and visited you. I need to do that. I need just to find the time, really, to be honest. Gonna keep an eye on this game. It looks good, to be clear. Looks like I need to go ahead and check out my Discord and read all the stuff that Mr. Squeaky put on. Shit. I was so focused on my project that I completely forgot all about him. This game looks pretty decent for his older. I mean, it's not bad. Honestly, towards the end of PlayStation 4 and the beginning of PlayStation 5, the games got graphically way better, so it's hard to tell the difference between games that came out during PS4 time and now. It's hard, but there are differences. You just have to know where to look, and once you start looking, it starts becoming really hard to progressively not see it. So my personal suggestion for anybody is to always make sure to just enjoy the moment. Don't look for every single detail and try to nitpick at it, because you're just going to be one of those miserable graphic nerds that play shit games for good graphics. You know, it is what it is. And that's not me throwing opinions on you. That's just facts, bro. It's facts. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And if you're one of those graphically inclined people, sorry that you feel offended.
Today's a scorcher.
Now we are following this lady, so I'm guessing this is the love interest. PC Master Race, fuck the world.
Well, husband, how
Well,
goes
apparently
it?
South Brothers
Good.
doesn't give a shit.
I should
Two
get it
fucks
finished
if you
today.
like it or not.
Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
He said, you fucking
Well,
console gamers
it
can
looks
eat a
like he
dick.
was out all evening.
He said that he
drinking
is
like a lord.
the PC Lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna lift that long ass skirt later, bro. I didn't say that. He did say it. I got Discord images
Henry,
to prove it. I
Get
copied
up
them.
now. There's work to be done.
I don't care nearly enough to do some shit like that.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing.
It's my forehead. I just
just a
felt like I
scratch.
needed to headbutt everything.
You've been
I
at
think
that
his
sword
character
play
was
again,
based off
haven't
of
you?
a real person.
You better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really
But,
do get
oh
hurt.
darn.
Now get up, you rogue.
The PC Master Race finds himself on the stand, the judgment stand. All the console warriors are coming out of the woodworks. How dare you, South Brothers? How dare you? I slap my glove at you. Then he drops the white glove. What say you,
Fine
South
state
Brothers?
you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Hey, that doesn't actually look that bad, especially for an older game. By means of the first two choices in the dialogue, you'll select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, don't worry. Not to worry. All characteristics can be further developed without limitations. Oh. Well, what was I doing in this this fine morning? No controller support? None? Okay. I guess it's all keyboard today. Sorry remote. We gotta do this the hard way. I was working in the forge!
I was sweating in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Oh. I guess strength and agility. But vitality's important. Let's do fuck. I need to get off my pedestal to talk with you, console peasant. Just kidding. Oh, but I promise I'm on the PC right now, so you can't use that on me. Let's see. Fuck. I guess we'll do archery. Strength and archery.
No, it's just... Matthias was teaching me archery.
Archery? Do you want to become a poacher? Have you any idea of the punishment for that? And where did you get a bow, anyway?
Oh, come on. I've no interest in poaching. It's just a bit of fun.
Christ, give me strength. Just don't do anything stupid. For the love of God. Promise.
I promise.
I promise too. Do you need any help? Oh.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
He's probably angry at me.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joint's paying him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good.
Dun, dun, dun. Ooh,
He always says his
flashlight.
knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
You're misjudging them.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
Getting fucked up.
With Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Matthew and Fritz.
Man, this
Well,
is
at
like
least you were
talking to my
with
mother.
Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry
Why
on
did
this
this
way,
turn into a
they'll wind up
conversation about
swinging
marking
one day.
or like
You mark my words.
just straight cutting into me, just straight coming into me? Like it became a pleasant conversation, and then don't think I forgot. Hushing! I'll fucking take you out. I'm hungry.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Oh, okay, it's first person. All right. Some cheese. Pick up all the cheese. Pick up these apples too. Breakfast time came early, Ma. Breakfast time came early. She don't need these muffins. She don't need no goddamn bread rolls. I'm going on an adventure. I'm going to be training to be a... Is that a rifle? No, that's just a stick that looks like a rifle. It's a broom. That's definitely a scythe, but probably not a weapon. You don't think this is some crazy fantasy game, do you? This is about the hustle and bustle of real life, medieval life. I need to talk to my dad, though. Is he at the forge? I thought the forge was at my house. I guess I was confused. I was confused. Alright, let's see if there's a map here. Go to your father. So he's a... Go to the sword fighting lesson is B. And then Scallots. Okay, he's nearby. I discovered a grindstone. Oh shit! Did I gain level for that? All right,
What's
all
the
right,
matter with you?
Dad.
Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at the moment. The person you talk to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount. So the quality of your attire, how well groomed you are, together with your reputation can make a big difference to how people respond to you. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and deterrent effects of your weapons and equipment, but other things are also taken into account, such as blood stains on your clothes. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. You just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. See trade and haggling. In special cases, you can try any other skill. And for example, horsemanship. It's not the manner of persuasion that's important, but also the specific offer, because sometimes it's not enough just to choose according to your highest characteristic. You just have to really read what you're going to say. But different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, no matter how well you dress. You won't impress nobility easy. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned to a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterpart. You can see the values of abilities in the game under corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible to you if it's someone you know well, or if you're skilled at reading people. Learn the perk Empathetic. Woo! This is a lot. Okay, so I have a speech level, charisma level, and a strength level. It's not just about stats, though. The outcome is influenced by other factors. Example, your reputation, whether you're dirty, bleeding, or etc. You can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant. For example, you may want to poison him a little first, and then he'll be easier to persuade. Or, if you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. Yo, this is crazy. What is up, my loves? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. The footy footies.
It's hot on the bottom.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You know.
Appreciate it. I appreciate you, my loves.
You need anything?
I think I'm good. I got a drink that I need to put on a coaster, and, yeah. I'm perfect. Thank you, sweetheart. I love you. Bye. She's so sweet. All right. Sorry, I wanted to have a look around, huh? I guess this would work better on his father. Because it's a higher stat.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now. Work won't wait.
Typical guy. Typical pro tag in love with a bartender. Alright, so we got a lot of quests that we gotta look up. We got D to pick up the cross guard from the castle, which I'm right down the road from. Then we gotta collect the debt from Unish on C. Buy the charcoal. Yeah. It's a busy day for me. Oh yeah, that's right. I have apples. So what was it? Say hold E to eat it. Well, I guess I'm not getting any nourishment from that. The cheese gave me nourishment, though. I'm feeling good.
I'll be with you.
And with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Woo! On to the next one. Kind of glad they're talking for me. It's kind of interesting, but they gave him a little shuffle when he walks, so it kind of throws me off a little bit. I guess I better go to C first. I ain't doing any purchasing of anything if I don't get that fucking money for the hammer and the axe.
Good health to you.
Where are you, buddy? There you are.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Pay for the tools.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Debts must be paid. I should say, pay you drunkard.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me, would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you
Oh, it's a fire! Okay, hook for, hook and a jab. Kicks. Kick the opponent away. Tab to lock onto opponent. Switch to the next opponent. Shift to unlock. Okay, this is going to be quite the ordeal. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That was not my intention. Okay.
Take that! Ha! Kunda! God damn! Now. Gone weak at the knees, have you? Well, you're going to cry now. Gone weaker than need. Bugger!
Damn, he's catching me hard.
I'm over. You had it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
Damn, I can't believe I've lost that fish fight. Guess I better go to Mama and run like a baby. You know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to patch myself up and then I'm just going to punch him randomly.
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Round 2. Coming back. Think you could just punch me and get away with it? Guess what? Come back. Don't run away. We got a lot of catching up to do. Taking that, taking the door key. I guess I'll take all his clothes too. I'm already starting crimes. This is like a Grand Theft Auto. Next time, don't fucking punch me out and then tell me to fuck off, because you're just gonna get knocked out and I'm taking your shit. I guess you can't get in here? Oh, wait, the door's right here.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that.
Fritz might have one.
Looking for some money. He's broke as hell. Consider yourself robbed. I'm gonna go sell this stuff. You think he remembers who punched him out? Alright, let's take a look and see who can be my fence for today. Oh! I'm missing an item. I got the nails and the axe, I think? Okay, I got the hammer and the nails, but I don't have the axe. Guess I better go back in there and rob him some more. Where'd those axe be, huh? Oh. There you are. And that's how you handle that situation.
God be with you.
Let's talk trade.
Goodbye.
Let's go sell. Add to basket. Make sure that I got rid of everything. I get 42.9. Does he not have anything? Okay. Are we still too high? How do I get that number back down? I have to buy all the coal? There we go. Alright, check basket. Close the deal. Done. And I made out with some money, and I don't have any of the stolen items.
Everything for the house.
Hey, Pip, do you want to learn something? No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself.
Red, long and strong to sew up anything you need.
It won't do itself.
Yo, these homemade chips are pretty awesome. Not gonna lie.
Hail to the hero.
Linen
So you haven't changed your mind about learning the craft of warfaring? Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes, but there's something I need to do first.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Yeah, I gotta finish my father's cloak first.
Red, long and strong to sue up.
You can't
Oh, what's
see
this?
insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts, traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be
is
with you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm
And
with
so
you,
are
Matthew.
such lords as
What's
Henry
going on here?
Rosenberg.
Deutsch
Even
is
the
spouting
Austrians,
shit.
Albrecht and
What?
Wilhelm are
Just
on
listen and
his
you'll hear for
side.
yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians?
Hitler!
And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea.
You really
Deutsch
gotta be
deserves to
careful
be
what you
taught
say
a
around
lesson.
teenagers.
Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge Parlement. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
It certainly
And
will.
it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
I'd like to know why my friends kit took such a fucking massive hit. I won't do it.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
Well, that's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, Hal, how could you possibly chance like this?
Because I'm being responsible.
Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone.
Here we are. Good health to you, Henry.
Hello,
God
Bianca.
save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Just ale.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then, ragamuffin?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hey, Henry's
Hal,
come to see us.
I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
Oh, she wants to get shaboinked. She wants the shaboinkings.
I'll bring it right away.
Alright, so now that the questing is done.
Scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up.
Let's go help father out with his work. Because I'm a good boy, and, well, I did one evil deed for today. I punched that guy out, took his shit, and sold it, and then bought a bunch of coal with it.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Actually, there's one thing I forgot. Just give me a moment.
Get a move on. We have to finish the sword today.
Alright, well then. I guess I do have to finish the sword training first, and then complete. I thought I had to finish the father's quest first, because I was trying to be responsible. But since plot determines that I move my ass to somewhere else, that's where we're going. But the plot determines that the father is not important enough.
So, can we get started?
We can.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good. Once again, good. Very good. Good. Once again. Nice. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Nice. Now you're getting it. Nice. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Nice. Good. Nice. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work.
See, now I understood the basics of fighting just from doing that, not that fist fight. So it's like there's like an angle where you move your mouse, and that's where you strike at, and that was what that star was for, and I didn't realize that.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I did.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done.
Now I have 40 coal,
Right.
but I don't know what to do with.
Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
I always thought that sword making was pretty cool. I love how
By
they
the way,
made it into an art.
I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish, so what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, not your fists.
Because we saw what my fist did.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Are we actually watching a whole sword making tutorial? What?
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
In the trunk?
Are you alright?
At least I'm having fun. The storyline's actually really, really good. Like, surprisingly so. Like, oh my god. Like, so far the story has kept me pretty engaged. And the acting and the voice acting is superb.
Henry, are you alright?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
She has a thing for me.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Oh my god.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
Oh, snap.
It's been an honor, Sir Isma. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
Oh, snap.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
But I do need to learn about swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
So much for that peaceful life as a blacksmith, huh? Yep. That's the problem with war. It can happen from any time, any place, anywhere. Dude, if I saw that, I would have been like, white flags, everyone! Hell to the nah.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Shit. Right to the chest.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
He said, not my wife, not today. Damn. Was that really all necessary for just one female? That was insanity, dude.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Run! bitch, run! Like that. I'm like cheering for him too. Go, 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 motherfucker. You just staring at shit. He's got the sword still. Alright, better start fucking running. The quest started. Run! I'm running. Get a horse. Rides its halberd. Okay, well. I'm trying.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast! Ah! Help!
Apicsába, mi ez? Nyírjátok ki a fattyút!
Mi?
I was trying to be a hero. I'm sorry. I guess I should. That was a short end. A very short end. Alright, so I can't beat the Kublans. It's cool. I'm a fine fighter. I can walk around and... So I wonder, like... You can eventually max out all the stats, but like when you like start like building certain ones, does it like... I don't know. Where's my horse? I guess it's still further away. Oh. Sorry, lady. I had to basically run to save my own skin. Nothing against you. I would have saved you, but, you know, we saw what happened when I tried. Horse riding. You can call your horse anytime of whistling and then mount it. Cap. Give your horse to chance to recover. Canter ideally combines a faster pace with the horse's endurance. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Are they coming after me? Oh shit.
The baker's mare.
Oh, okay. In the fucking leg. Ooh, and it's deep in there. Ooh, that don't feel good at all. We got a horse.
Yeah.
Come on, horse. What are you doing? Oh, this is really hard. Trial by fire, I guess. We'll get out of this village alive, I promise. Oh no, I bled to death. That makes sense. That tends to happen whenever I play. I usually bleed out and I die. Impressive!
The baker's mare.
Ooh. Okay, I think I got it now.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream. Flee! Go! They'll kill you all!
Yeah, they will. Oh, I thought I could look around without the horse looking.
Yeah. Run for it.
Ooh, I don't know if this horse is gonna make it.
Flee! To Talmberg!
Man, they're chasing the shit. Well, I am technically an informant, so they're coming after me hard.
Run for it! Yeah.
Get back on it. They're still chasing me?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my God! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose! Halt your Hosen in
They totally missed, but they stopped right there in his track. Well, I mean, I guess I went to it.
We're closing the gate.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth,
Whatever
boy.
happened to my love life,
I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Ooh, that's what gotta hurt.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
It's a doggo! We can trust this man. He has a doggo.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
I am a war hero! Or something of that nature, who knows. Hero might be a little bit of a stretch. Just a little bit. I've talking to Sir Robard. Have to talk to him again? Can we move again? Can we start fighting? I heard there was a lot of story in this game, but that's okay. I came with the expectation of that.
Must eat.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Don't you
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsman.
I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Well,
I discovered the
can't
baker.
understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Ah, milady.
Now we're having issues again with
You're
the
fortunate
frames?
our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg
I
has
understand
graced us
that.
with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Well,
The frames are okay as long as I'm not selecting it. It might
He
be.
not be, poor soul. After everything he's been through, he must.
Yeah, it does it again. That's funny. All right, give me a second, guys. I need to check something out real quick. Yeah.
Phil.
and a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
It might be all that I have up.
When you're done, you can go and rest.
That might be what's causing it.
Oh, that won't do, so...
Let's see if minimizing it will help.
Courtyard.
Certainly, milady.
Nope, doesn't do
Young
shit.
Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
Yeah, I need to figure out what the frame skip issue is.
When you've done,
it shouldn't have any
you
issues.
can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
He's like, all right then. Alright, so that wasn't working. That's okay though. I'm not upset about it. I think the one thing that we can do is check out the graphic settings. Maybe that might help.
God.
Oh yeah. Food. Oh, I have to combine that with something. Gotcha. Eat all this roast duck real quick, you know, because I'm hungry. Oh, this is to save. Okay, so that's what it is. Alright. I'm a hungry guy, so I need a lot of nourishment. Don't mind if I do. We need to be at like 100 nourishment. Okay, so he's tired, but we still need to eat. Make sure that his nourishment's pretty high. 92 should be good. Alright, he's tired, obviously. Okay, so I think my logic is in here. Ooh, I don't like that. Take a nappy nap?
You're that lad from Scarlet. What in heaven's name happened there?
Dude, what the fuck? I don't want to talk about Scallots. It was awful. They torched Rona on their way.
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh no.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw Father trying to save Mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn them here. And with God's help I made it.
That's horrible. You were very fortunate to survive. And God bless you for warning us. I'll pray for you, lad.
Alright, good. Now, could you let me, sleep? I think this is where I'm supposed to sleep. How long do you want to sleep? I guess till my energy's up. I guess we could do that. That's a long time to sleep. They wouldn't even let me sleep the full time either. I knew it. I knew they would do
Today
something
the
like that.
patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
I did, though. So could you, let me sleep, lady, so we can move on with the story? I guess
You
I'll
might be
tell...
right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened.
Is this a glitch?
It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Ah, okay, so my stuff.
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armor, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
Yeah, that was a fucking
I ran to the
scene.
castle
It was
like our
grisly.
neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
What?
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
It will.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
Life. Life is
God
hard.
alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Well, we know where this is going. Oh, snap.
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force.
Hey, babies.
He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz,
There's the puppies.
and killed many of our men.
Hey, the puppies.
Even the old
He's all
chamberlain.
wet from the wet rain.
He imprisoned my husband in the
Wet.
castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
No problem.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
I never did take off those shoes like he asked me to.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Help us.
That's not how it went down. It was a lot more grisly than that. Help us, son. Don't be a coward. What kind of dream is that? Whoa. Well, we know his enemy.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Oh, okay. I'll take the torch from the table. My bad. Oh, holding one.
Maybe.
Why am I going all the way the fuck out here in the rain? I guess I needed to shower anyway. My boy was looking rough.
But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
Alright, what's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
God be with you.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left a storm into the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out!
He made it? Like, I was surprised I made it. I even died a couple of times. It's a good thing I have unlimited lives.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled and report everything to me at once. Understood?
I didn't hear a sir. Can I be of help?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
Alright, I guess I'm standing watch.
God be with you.
What do you think about the Skalitz folk fleeing?
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to flee the siege?
Thank the Lord. I thought it was Sigismund descending on us.
It seems everyone thought that.
Well, we were all expecting the worst. And the truth is, I'm still worried what will happen when Sigismund comes here. And come he will, of that I'm sure. I just hope we'll be as fortunate when we're face to face with that fucker. By the way, Henry, my condolences.
With that fucker.
Wandering around like a stray sheep must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning.
I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
God be with you.
You have to wait for something. You can skip time. Press T to see how long you have to wait. $24. Oh, we could just escape back. Hold on. Alright, I need to check the time here real quick because I need to make sure I'm not running over time. Because time is important. And when you are as low on views as I am, you tend to take a look at stuff. Alright. So, I guess there's not a whole lot of people here, so I'm going to go ahead and end this stream, guys. And thank you for watching and hanging out with me. Nasarne, as always, it's nice to see you there. And yeah, thanks for coming by. I will see you guys later. Hopefully you guys have a great Labor Day. I will still be streaming Labor Day. I don't expect a huge amount of people. I got a lot of scheduling stuff to work on tonight, so hopefully that'll work out. I got to go through all the polls because we still got to continue on with that. We got some schedule changes as well coming up in the near future, so be looking to that. We'll be doing some switch ups. Probably Nasarne was suggesting, because he was getting kind of tired, and I understand that completely. When you do streaming back to back like I do, it's exhausting, and I don't expect Nasarne to do that all the time. So we're gonna go ahead and switch because he suggested it, and I thought it was a good idea. We're gonna go ahead and switch Monday with Tuesday, so that way we'll have Monday being zombie Mondays, and then we'll have Colony Sin Tuesdays, and then we'll continue on with the Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays. And then, of course, we'll continue on with our random game weekends. And if you guys have any suggestions at all, and if you guys want to see some stuff, don't forget that you can go ahead and let me know in the game suggestion. I have some game suggestions right now, and we have some games that we're keeping an eye on that may be releasing in the near future. So hopefully we will be seeing those on stream, and we'll start on it. We'll get to it. We'll get it in. But yeah, it's sad. This is actually a really good game, Kingdom Come. It's pretty old and dated, so I kind of figured it would be kind of hard to get somebody to want to watch it. But definitely great story, a great voice acting. The gameplay I can't really say because I haven't really touched up on it. It's a lot of fetch and go right now, and hopefully that changes as we progress and have more of an open world to explore. But until then, it'll be pretty much more of the same storyline. I read a review on it, so I kind of already got the gist of what was going to happen, but I kind of wanted to give it a shot, and it was very entertaining. I enjoyed it. And if you guys watch it later, you're more than welcome to. I'll be having this on YouTube, so you guys can go ahead and check that out on YouTube, because everything recorded is on there. So, yeah, check it out. You can see all my horrible moments, all my good streams, bad streams, awesome streams, all the streams, every stream, woo, that I ever did, because you know what? You never grow unless you can't look back and just laugh at all the crazy stuff you did. I don't think I did anything too crazy here, but there's some stuff that I do want to work on, and hopefully I'll have time to do it. With the help of a couple of things that I'm working on, I will more than likely have something for you guys to enjoy, and hopefully you guys will. I mean, crossing my fingers here. Who knows? Who knows what the future will hold? Until then, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good night, morning, evening, whatever time of the day it is with you. Bye.